Welcome to Rising Sages. I'm Natalie Saunderson. I've had one of those days today that made me inspired to share this little video on the journey that I've had doing my motherhood dance with Emma. As I was busy doing multiple things all at once while holding my baby, I had this moment of struggle where she began to cry. She wasn't happy doing what she was doing. My groceries were halfway up the stairs, dropped 2 to 3 bags full of them. The dog started barking, the car door was left open, and I took a deep breath like I do so often every day when I realize that I'm trying to control multiple agendas. And instead of assuming the worst, goose egg on my child's head, broken eggs, neighbors looking at my car wondering what the hell I was doing, I imagined that as I was walking up the stairs, my daughter would calm down. I could laugh at this shortly. My dog was actually looking at me with admiration instead of judgment. And in that moment, as I was reflecting on it moments later, I couldn't help but realize that had I just done my first initial reactive impulse, which was to curse everything about the moment, I instead took the time to trust. And it wasn't something that I consciously did, but I've been working on myself a lot lately, reading the books that keep me inspired, the podcasts that are teaching me new ways to be. And in that moment, it reminded me that it doesn't take a whole host of extra tools, a lot of money spent in seminars. It really is just as simple as this: practice. Right? We can look at everything that happens in our day as something that holds us back from being that person that we want to be. We can use every excuse or thing in our life that doesn't allow us to reach that place that we're striving for, or we can see every single day as an opportunity to practice. What you practice becomes what you excel at. And for me, many, many years of doing yoga, teaching yoga, and living yoga culminates into these tiny moments where I often catch myself thinking, I could struggle with this, or I can learn from this. Thank God my child didn't have a goose egg. None of the groceries were broken. The zucchini didn't fare so well. Nobody was outside. Closed the car door, took the dog for a walk, looked up to the sky, and remembered that we're all just here practicing. Let yourself choose the perspective when you encounter these momentary struggles yourself in your own day. And remember that this is just as much yoga as triangle, standing on your head, and all the fancy parts that we get to play with on our mats. But the work is really off the mat. Hope you're having a great day.